Well Tech used to be a feature, but it was so bad it was subsequently removed shortly after. Okay. Well, just don't worry about it. So yeah, sorry about the mute. I make these mistakes. So yeah, today we're just going to be continuing off from 2 days ago, and hopefully I'll be much better today. So yeah, let's go into the capture card. Now the capture card is empty because yeah. Also, you're doing any better? Yeah, much better. I'm perfect. Anyway, bomb. Let's see here. And is that actually, the name seems familiar. But here we go. We have the thing. So, let's boot EFI boot off OpenCore. Oh, whoa. Oh. Gosh, it's frozen. Remember me? Yes, I remember you. Gonna reboot. Alright, so far we're going off to a brilliant start. It's booting into the wrong thing. Huh? Oh, no, that does not seem familiar at all. I don't remember that. And in fact, I'm just gonna give you a hello, It's literally just doing verbose mode. So yeah, that's cool. Log in. Alright, we're in. Let's do the OpenCore thing again. Where is OpenCore? Where is OpenCore patcher? There we go. Hey. What macOS? This is High Sierra, but I like Unix-based systems because they're more lenient with what you can do. Exactly. Security. A kill screen genre on YouTube. For me, there are so many things that don't make there's so many things that don't make sense. It's crazy. So I'm gonna reboot now that I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try Big Sur. Well, we're doing Monterey, so yeah. You have decided, not you specifically, but the people have decided that we are doing Monterey today. Oh, and the capture card's doing better. There we go. So I'm gonna boot while holding escape. There we go. So now install macOS Monterey. You can change Windows to your liking, but it requires more work and Microsoft doesn't want you to. How dare you remove this random text file from your computer? I'm gonna crash. Linux, you're deleting root? Go ahead. So true though. Okay, now hopefully this won't take another 6 hours to complete. And I don't think this Isla Anderson is really, yeah. Just authenticate with your password. Yeah, exactly. Why are you doing Monterey? Because, well, 2 days ago, sorry, I think my phone might die. Alright, why am I doing Monterey? Simple. 2 days ago, I put a poll on it. Sequoia won, but it didn't work. Second place was Monterey, so we're doing Monterey. Alright, examining volumes. Oh, and this is actually modern. This is actually modern, so I can actually go into disk utility and go into Macintosh HD, partition, and we go. Okay. Can I add a volume? Oh, there you go. That's how you add a volume. Add APFS volume to container. I'm just gonna name it Monterey. Adding is complete. That was fast. Install Monterey. Okay. Continue. I love how Steve Jobs said in 2000 macOS 10 is going to last 20 years or something like that, and in 2020 macOS 11 was released. Oh my gosh. Agree. So we're going to just put on Monterey. And hopefully this works. When are you doing another stream? Soon. That's all I'm saying, just soon. Remember in 2024 you went to my... No? In fact, I'm gonna not really. I'm gonna hide user on this channel. Alright, it's a hardware compatibility. I'm 100% sure it won't work at all. It'd be funny if Apple was secretly using X11 for macOS before the most modern version, especially in 10.11. You can get X11. You can actually get X11. It's gonna snow on Monday. When is it actually? Speaking of, I'm actually gonna check the weather. And I am, oh, the Linux experiment uploaded. That's nice. I'm gonna check the weather. That's the alarm. Weather. Oh, snow warning. Yes. Okay, yes. So we got a snow warning. Wait, what? I thought I was just exclusive for that. I tried making macOS work on VMware, but it went wrong. True, but you can get X11, but not with 100% compatibility still. Some functions get missed with X11. So, for like the third stream in a row, guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing for the third stream in a row? We're playing Peggle. Exactly. We're playing Peggle. Third time in a row. Here we go. Oh my, I can't talk. This is gonna become the norm now. While we wait for, okay, yes, My Singing Monsters update. Even though I never asked for this. I don't know why I still have My Singing Monsters. So we're doing Peggle Nights first. I cannot see chat as well. That's participants. Pop out. So it says, how long is it taking? Remember? No! I freaking love Peggle. Peggle? Use macOS and I'm gonna just ban you. Put user in timeout for 24 hours. There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to actually connect. What? Put it there. And then put it on the main. Give it a steam, because that ruins the, immersive aspect of it. That's a bit... Oh yeah, and chat isn't on. I need to fix it. Man, our weather is messed up. I have arrived. Welcome. Peggle! Yes, we're doing more Peggle. Oh, that's good. And why do I do that so loud? Get it? What? Again, I forgot to do the ping. I forgot to do the ping. just gonna put it back on the capture while I do the ping. You. Loading. Go here. Oh, and we're here. So I'm gonna go into YouTube announcements. Notify video up. No, not that's the wrong. Notify video uploads. And oh yeah, I need the link. Go into my channel. Boom. And paste in the link. Live. Red. Publish. Now I can quit that. No, I don't want to quit OBS. Go back here. Go back onto Peggle. There we go. I have chat up, so let me read chat. Hot take, Bunny's magic wheel is my worst power up. I'm getting 5 inches of snow in Peggle. Bunny's magic wheel is the worst power up in Peggle. I discovered Mint does actually have a GUI for, so it's the easiest distro. It's the Mac Mini and Intel and M1, it's Intel. It's from 2011. Yes, exactly, S-Man. I'm more of a window manager person. Is that game running under Wine? It's running under Proton, and welcome, Alloyd. I use Cinnamon on Linux Mint 22. Kitty is the bestie. Yeah, I agree with you, Odd Bite. Running over Proton, yeah. Oh. So, with Hyperline being the best So it's a Steam game, right? Yeah, it's a Steam game. This is Peggle Nights on Steam. There we go. Get it? Get it? It's 5. How to create a custom boot menu with music and custom background on my PC. This is not Google. This is my live stream chat. Oh, there we go. Cinnamon is the best in my opinion because it combines the best of KDE, GNOME, and Mate. Yeah, really, Cinnamon is actually underrated. Not my favourite desktop environment, but it is actually underrated. Linux Mint makes Ubuntu usable, but it's so resource intense. Exactly. Come on, get in. Get there. Nice. The only popular distro that uses Cinnamon is Linux Mint. Well, Linux Mint and a ton of other distros have Cinnamon as an option, so... Anyway, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna read chat. Mint is my new favourite distro. Huh? KDE uses 1.2 gigs. Oh, it's because you have the calendar reminders app. The Aliens explosion power-up has to be the best since it explodes a lot. I really like the pyramid power-up thing because it Greatly improves your chance of getting a free roll. It takes up a lot of RAM. Newer version maybe, I used it like 2.2 years ago last. Rotated Wham! Oh, it's the calendar reminders app. Gonna do a little bit of that. That might have been a bad decision, but doesn't look like I really care if I make bad decisions. Dedicated Wham! Wait, okay. Well, good thing I don't use the calendar reminders app. Yeah, that is actually disgusting. Alright, let's see if I can just get this. I'm just gonna try and get rid of some of these. The recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have in the service. They're recommended. It's the same RAM as Windows 7. And the worst is that it comes with every KDE install. How do you get rid of it? Because I can't afford to use 700 megabytes for my dedicated RAM as just a calendar reminders app. Oh, there we go. Okay. You need to RMRF it or use the package manager. Windows 7 and KDE using the same amount of RAM. Everything is system monitor. Hi. Hello, however you pronounce that name. Did you know KDE's mascot is named Conky? Yes. No, not KDE itself, only the calendar reminders app. Well, I need to get rid of that calendar reminders app thing. And yes, I knew KDE's mascot was named Conky. That was a complete fail. Being macOS. I was trying to say, and Kwrite requires Kate to be installed, but I want Kwrite, but not Kate. Impossible unless you use unless you rewrite. Time remaining on the Mac equals time spent playing Peggle. KDE fans when they lose custody of their kids and when they lose custody of their kids and cats. Alright, here we go. I missed that, but whatever. I see a space blast. I'm gonna attempt to hit it. Or not. KDE fans, you should install Ubuntu on a HP stream on the next video. I did Ubuntu, but on a much worse computer. A Fujitsu Siemens Amilo Pi 2515. Why is it did I just shoot that wrong? Yeah, that's a better shot. I just wasn't looking. Why is the text editor called Kate? I don't know. Boom. Boom. Just give. Boom. Nice. I'm actually thinking we'll do it this time. Boom. Boom. Be installing Ubuntu on the Aspire X1430. Not Ubuntu, something else, but not Ubuntu. I hate Ubuntu. Get that thing. Alright, free ball. Let's try this again. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I've missed a ton of chat messages. Try running a Proxmox VM cluster on the PCs you have. Kate stands for KDE Advanced Text Editor. Ubuntu is stupid because of the snaps. Exactly. Kate is an algorithm, acronym. Linux Mint Ubuntu is better than raw Ubuntu. I use Linux Mint Ubuntu. How about Kubuntu? I feel like this is non-political, but Valve has to be the best game company. They actually care about its customers. They make games more accessible and make great handhelds with it designed for people. Yeah, I'm using one of their handhelds right now. Ubuntu is the worst Linux distro ever. No, the worst is Ubuntu Touch. Oh, and I'm not even on live chat. Live chat. There we go. Where's the button? There's the button. Rebooting! I have never gotten that many points before in a single shot. So 2 free balls. I've never done that. Oh my gosh. Why am I looking at that instead of this? Oh my gosh, I'm missing so many chat messages. Where were we? The worst programming language would be that, though, so try Ubuntu Touch programming. AMD stuff is very glitchy under Linux. Not true. Linux mobile systems feel clunky. I think Valve's a cool company for making Proton alone, let alone on the other stuff like Half-Life. It just feels so underdeveloped. Yeah, true. The AMD CPUs have a lot of glitches on Linux. Not that I've seen. What do you mean mobile systems? Like laptops? My Linux laptop is fine. No, we're talking like phones and stuff. I tried installing Postmarket OS on a phone I have, but the kernel image is too big and it can't fit in the boot partition. And if I try to change the kernel config, the build system blows up. How about installing Ubuntu on the Aspire X1? No, I'm not doing anything Ubuntu. I've seen the worst Nintendo fanboy thing ever. There was a guy saying to a guy playing a Switch, Steam Deck is better. And he's, oh no, I have flipping seen that. You should be looking at the chat. Yeah, I am looking at the chat, just not very often. If I remember correctly, some dude made an ARM repo for Linux Mint. Nice. So you can technically install Linux Mint LMDE on ARM. I absolutely love the Nintendo IPs, and the pre-Switch console is amazing, but after Reggie left and Iwata died, Nintendo just became depressed as a whole. I'm watching this with her, whatever the pronouns are. Okay, why nobody got any love for Alpine? Hey, but Linux Mint Ubuntu is good. Linux Mint Ubuntu-based distros are actually not bad, but I much prefer LMDE than Linux Mint proper. Oh my gosh. Alpine is just one of those distros that aren't even used that much. There are plans for custom themes on the Switch, but it was scrapped. Well, why? Why was it scrapped? That would have been such a... No! No! Flip out! Go this way. There's so many up here. Oh yes, that was good. Oh, and we just hit 2x multiplying. Nice. For like a mobile platform, you should be looking at the chat. I am kind of looking at the chat. Alpine is used for Docker containers. You just got violated. Personally, I personally think if you have a powerful but underdeveloped platform for Linux like ARM, you should just try Gentoo because everything's from the source. So there isn't a binary. It's hard, isn't it, for this architecture? Debian ARM is sweet. It can only be used for Docker containers and it's designed for it, but it does not necessarily need to be used for Docker. But not necessarily doesn't need to be used for Docker containers. You should be looking at the chat. And you are spamming. I'm gonna give you a timeout. Boom. How about installing Windows 11 on the Aspire X1430? Just, oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. Maybe on the Mac, but not on the Aspire. That's too easy. Hello, I am currently installing Chrome OS Flax on an Asus Transformer T100. Windows 11 is even worse than Ubuntu. Yeah, Cubes has to be the most unique distro. Everything is in a cube, and the terminal has no network access. I would rather die than use Windows 11 again. Same, I used to main Windows 11. Wasn't that bad when I used it, but now in its current state, yeah, no, I don't want to use it anymore. Time him out for that. Time who out? I'm interested with type console firmware now. Windows in general is bad, except things exactly. I use Windows 10. Good. Windows 11 has improved as long as it's on 23H2. 24H2 is unstable. I was on Insider and it blew up my Explorer every day. Windows 8.1 and 8.1 are fine actually. Windows 8.1 is better than Windows 8, but Windows 8 is actually just a pile of rubbish anyway. Windows 11. Windows 11 is dog water. Yes, on bike. I tried cubes and it's cool, but I seem to have fallen in love with Alpine over it. Try and do that. Yes. Okay. I agree. Everyone will be forced to move over to it or Linux because of security, just like Windows 7. Hey! Because I have to copy and paste the command into their terminal. Oh no, I have to copy and paste the command into my terminal. So I can't install Windows 11 on the Spy. I can, but it would just be too easy. So, yeah. I could, maybe on a stream once, as just a little side hustle thing, but not on a dedicated video. On the Mac, maybe. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I'll do it on the Mac. It's even in my video ideas thing. Alright, let me catch up with chat. Keeps with design for people like that though, so not much end users actually use it. Windows 8.1 had backwards compatibility issues with older Windows exe programs. I was going to update it to Windows 7 and really get a SATA drive upgrade. So you can't install downwards the text stuff the moment Linux appears. That makes sense. Odd bike about cubes. Remember then YouTube switched chat with the video title to / description? No. I only have Windows 11 and Windows 10 ISOs because my friend's Windows install get corrupted or I need to sell a PC with Windows on it. Okay. My favourite YouTubers besides Whale Tech are Network Chuck and that. Windows 7 isn't secure anymore. Please don't daily drive Windows 7. Yeah, Windows 7, I would only use it if it's on a secondary computer and a VM. Windows being Windows. I have PowerPoint and a browser with 20 tabs open, and it's using around 14 out of 16 gigabytes. I am on Opera GX and 100% CPU. Anyway, I'm going to stop reading chat for a moment while I'm going to go there. Opera GX is spyware. Just use Chromium in Firefox. Exactly, but not Chromium. Use Firefox. It's so much better. And besides, it's not affected by Manifest v3, which is actually just absolute dog water. Oh my gosh, that total score is good. Opera GX is Chinese spyware. Exactly. Then switch. If the one feature that you use doesn't work, then switch to something like Firefox. I used to use Opera GX, but then when I found out it was spyware, or just when I didn't want to use Opera GX anymore, because I thought it was spyware, then I switched over to Firefox. Then I switched over to Waterfox, and now I'm back on vanilla Firefox. Wolf as the telemetry has been stripped out and it's more fuss free. Yeah, getting 50k. I'm too lazy to switch over. Build your own Chromium with the open source version of it. No, build your own Firefox. Opera is a RAM hog. Yes, exactly. I daily drive a Lenovo then use Brave as a browser. Well, Brave is actually an acceptable browser. It uses more RAM than raw Chrome. I am a Vivaldi over Firefox version. Remember when Opera was a good company before it was bought some random Chinese company? No. I use Firefox on my other machines, very cool browser. Do you remember me? Extreme Fever. Brave is respectable, but it's too ambitious and Chrome-based. iDaily Driver, that. Yeah, I also remember them porting the browser to every Nokia phone that ever existed. Exactly. I have old, not that I have them, but I've seen old Nokia phones with Opera Mini installed. There we go. Opera is a very good browser. No, it is not anymore. Now that they got bought by some random Chinese company. And now I got a point boost, which is kind of epic. Yes, there we go. Oh, that was a mistake. Forgot you're too young to remember that. Opera is spyware. Opera sucks. Who's going to watch YouTube on a phone with 200 resolution? It's like 10 characters on the screen at a time. Opera was good back when they were what the Nintendo browsers were around, but what Wales said, don't use them. When you're reading text, Firefox is going even worse. This world is ending. Yeah, don't use really mainstream browsers anymore. I'm looking into alternatives. LibreWolf sounds good. Or WaterFox, or just some Firefox alternative. I want some Firefox alternative that's based on Firefox. Florp sounds, and by the way, how do you actually pronounce Florp? I'll put it in chat. How do you pronounce that? Firefox is fine, it hasn't changed much. LibreWolf is the best fork by far. I hate Safari users on their annoying iOS devices. Makes things hell for web design. I just mixed development and design. Divine. They removed all the privacy features. I wouldn't use WaterFox if I were you. I had a bad track record. I used WaterFox. I tried to get it on Linux, but it was too complicated because I literally just switched. So I just went back to regular old Firefox. Florp. Okay, thank you. Florp. I'm just gonna pronounce it like Florp. Second one, I'm putting Chrome OS Flex on it. Don't. And the third one has a broken Windows Boot Manager. So on all three laptops, put Linux on it. Don't put Chrome OS Flex on it. It's the worst Linux distro ever. And yes, it actually is a Linux distro. It uses the Linux kernel. Linux meant AH64 when? Why are you telling me this? Check the Mac. Around 16 minutes remaining on the second phase of installation. I bet the Mac is frozen. It is not. We are at around... Oh, actually, is the Mac frozen? Frozen. It is officially not frozen. We just went to 15 minutes. So yeah, around another 15 minutes of this. And how long have I been live? For 40 minutes. It does not feel like it's been 40 minutes at all. I just deleted my comment. Anyway, don't expect me to read chat all that much anymore. I'm just focused on doing Peggle. Hello, Cutie Pie, the video editor. My Uname A says Linux that. 6.8. Okay. Pretty out of date, but whatever. The more Peggle, the better. Let's go. Normal Peggle. How do you have a wallpaper with a real-time clock? It's simple, actually. I'm going to bring in my OBS here so that you can actually see how this works. So this is my background. Where's my background? This is my background. I can drag the background around. Gonna fix that. And I just have a clock here from a website. Looking at Hyperland through a Windows 7 window is cursed. Well, this is not Hyperland, this is KDE, but no. Yeah, the real-time clock is just from a website. I mean on your host system. Oh, you mean on my host? Oh, this is just the KDE widget. Oh. I've got the Gigatech UI Aero. I mean on your host system. Then it can be installed on... Oh wait, it's KDE? Oops. Oh, then it can be installed on a PSP. Makes sense now that I see it. Yeah, this is KDE. This is... You can now definitely tell this is KDE. I can open up Alacrity, type in a fast fetch, and it even says... Doesn't say. Just... Neo fetch, because I don't really care. It even says, look, DE Plasma, WM KWin. I'm now going to remove it. Linux can be installed on a PSP. I have a temperature widget. Linux can be installed with an icon on a microcontroller without an MMU. Did you switch from Urge to Endeavour? Yes. I can't install Linux on X thing. Stop lying to yourself. It's KDE. Linux system requirements conducts electricity. Optional. I love how people ate Neo fetches that ain't maintained, but who gives a care in reality? Yeah, I just removed it as I don't really need Neo fetch. I already have fast fetch. So many cool things you can do with a PSP 1000 using Linux. It's awesome. Linux recommended requirements at least 4 kilobytes of RAM. Oh, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna bring this back up and bring Steam back up. Oh, Peggle. Oh no. Oh, the Mac. It's trying hard. Not really looking at this. Not really looking at the chat anymore. I'm just playing. Come on. Required to run most apps. I'm not really sure how to respond because I don't own a PSP. Just PlayStation consoles. I would really love to get my hands on and actually just put Linux on them because they're fun. Oh yeah, we have the flippers. Hey! The odd bike. I believe some people believe that older software is dangerous to stick with, and due to NeoFetch tending to be outdated, some will stay away from it. I just use Fast Fetch now. Linux Mint is the best distro and it's preparing for world domination. Wait, I have 110 megabytes of floppies. Can I make a RAID away out of them and run Linux off of floppies? You could probably run Linux off of a single floppy disk. Because a floppy disk is 1.44 megabytes and you can probably just run like a really, really light version of Linux just from a floppy disk. Or even Unix for that matter. Somebody got, darn, so I'm sorry for not thinking about the people who put, oh, it's like 15 years. Linux. It's still Linux running off of a floppy disk. In fact, if I can get my hands on an old floppy disk, then I would actually like to see what I can do with it. I hate when people think that the end of support date causes an end of the software. Yes, exactly. Same with Windows 7, really, when that whole thing happened with Windows 7's end of support. And yes, I still really love Windows 7. Windows 7 is actually my favourite version of Windows ever made. I would main it if it was still, I have like 90 floppies. I found a Sound Blaster, installed it. Install disk in my pile, exactly. And real nerds know about that Linux. I hate those as well. Those people might make sense. I have a Windows 7 disk for my dad's PC. I don't have any authentic physical media of like old Windows versions and stuff because I don't really use them. when you can just burn your own disk. Just gonna try and do that. No, that's a fail. We have around 9 minutes remaining. I mean, I would use Windows 7 daily if it was still in... Exactly, I would still use Windows 7 if it was still in support. Go into the controller settings. Oh, and now you can actually see my Steam Deck. Edit layout, trackpads. There we go. Now I'm not going to accidentally shoot again because that Linux is still the first live CD from 1994. You can probably run Linux off of a boot set though. Well, someone got Unix running on an NES, so me too. But it has like 2,000. So only 1920 by 1200. Those vulnerabilities mean nothing though if you don't get the device that has those vulnerabilities to the internet. But what can you do with a computer without the internet in this day and age? My Linux Mint wallpaper is ripped from 7. My old TV is 4K and struggles. Yeah, it's just TVs. Like, oh, we have the new artificial LG AI TV. Like, why do we need AI in a flipping TV? Nice. I mean, so you're gonna need to create a boot sector in the boot sector. Linux is not. It's practically not usable without a network connection. God, I hope no one makes an AI Linux. And does anyone here know who the Linux experiment is? I'll actually be surprised if anyone here knows who he is. Nice. I use Hisense. Debian allows you to install packages without Wi-Fi. Ubuntu exists, so. Hold on, wait a minute. You can use the installation media. Why companies have to cram AI into everything? I saw an AI wash. Why do you need an AI washing machine? I mean, it's a washing machine is for washing clothes. How will an AI help with that? Well, we get the packages. AI. Wait, what? What am I saying? Just like generative. Why is this not working? There we go. Oh gosh. Let's do a good shot. Oh, AI is a joke. It's meant to call AI CPU. Now reach the 32-bit integer limit score. Uses AI to tear the toilet paper apart from yourself. Alright, enough talking about AI. Let's. Around 5 minutes remaining on the Mac, if anybody was wondering. I especially hate Microsoft Copilot. Yeah, because they just cram it down your face no matter what. Like, oh, you don't want AI? Too bad, it's baked into our operating system. I prefer my... So, yeah, I prefer HI, human intelligence. Oh, here we go. My laptop has a Copilot key. It does nothing on it, so we'll map it to do something useful for once. Yeah. Microsoft Copilot is a whole other can of worms that I don't really want to get into this stream, because I'm not really wanting to, and also because I'm not really qualified to. 2 balls, I'm just gonna do that. And in 3, 2, 1. Evo. No, my organic. A friend of mine was asking how to optimize Windows 10 for DDR3. 16 gig system with 3rd gen Intel, and I just told him, what are you doing? They're gonna say like, Windows ran out a lot of stuff before Mark Zuckerberg's Meta thing. Oh, here we go. Why? Hello there, my name is... Yes, I know. Ooh, we have the spooky ball. Ah, the spooky ball. Let's do it. Ooh, very spooky. Yeah, I know. Oh, whoa, very spooky. Meta AI, but now, oh my gosh, it's rebooting. Chromo OS Flax. 3rd gen Intel beats my old daily driver. AI interviews are the worst thing I ever conceived of, and a TPM chip. Anyway, where were we? I need to. Oh, I like spooky shots. Oh, I didn't get a spooky shot. Nice. Oh! Hold on, wait a minute. My gosh! I'm fine out of my mind! Oh my god, so spooky! Sorry if I just offended everyone there. Oh, there we go. I'm just giving... Oh my god, spooky Peggle! On an old PC. Okay, something's going on outside, but Peggle command line edition. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, because I have verbose boot on an open core, so I know if something's gone wrong. My door just rattled on its own. Sorry about that. You. Linux can run on a PSP abandoned and Linux terminal mirrored on 10 displays. You can do that. Linux can run on a GPU. Surely I'm the only guy watching this on a Steam Deck dual booted with Windows and SteamOS. Your door is sentient. Just get 10 laptops and 1 PC, run Linux on the PC and just SSH from the 10 laptops. RAM, I'd say you're crazy for that. YouTube terminal. Why would you want a Steam Deck running Windows? You already have a better operating system. What is this? Ramrod display set granular progress 460. 61. 62. 63. I have no idea what that means. And hopefully someone more knowledgeable than me when it comes to Macs that will tell me what it means. I'm gonna try and get the spooky bowl. Or a free bowl, that's even better. Terminal exists. Well, stop it. I was bored. Windows is dog poop, if you know what I mean. I hate this Peggle level. It's so tedious. I don't know anything about macOS. I just know that it's based on Unix, and it can run on a Raspberry Pi through QEMU. I'm too lazy to put macOS on it. And fun fact, Debian ISO is only around 600 megs. Yeah, this Peggle level is tedious. Oh my door just keeps. Oh, there we go. Now I'm in for a scare. So I'm gonna shoot my ball. I'm gonna do that sort of shot. Oh, there we go. Mac. The Mac is doing committing to system shutdown. So I believe we're rebooting. Linux, Proton is just aged wine. It's the other way around. Linux needs to be drunk to run Windows apps for whatever reason. Still hoping that macOS for Intel will not die on the next release, so macOS 16, whatever that would be called. Get in. Oh, there's one up there. I can just go get that. Or not. Oh. Fun fact, I installed Linux onto my Wii. I am still struggling with that because it's saying, oh, the files aren't found. And we're not having any capture card problems today, which is kind of epic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna shoot mine there. Or not. Or not. Okay. What? Weetus was a real health condition and you can get it. Yeah, I know, but it's the other way around. Proton is the new flavour of wine while wine is aged. Anyway, I'm just going to get a spooky bowl right off the bat. Because I'm in for a scare. And I want to get scared. Fun fact, some expensive LGA 1700 boards allow you to clock non-K CPU, so you can have 5 GHz Pentium Gold. Wait, the Pentium Gold's on 1700? On the Wii Dev Kit. Yeah, but the joke is the same thing, better and aged wine is wine, but better. But I believe we're doing one last reboot. Did you know that there was a Wii menu on install? And I installed Linux on my Wii U, haven't used it on a long time. I think it's a Debian port. It's a second weakest CPU other than the 12100F. I use a 12100F. Yeah, they still make Pentiums in 2025. Marshmallow, you're not seeing the joke, but it's 2006, not 2025. Kind of feels like whenever this game was released, and then oh, come on, get the thing. Yes, there we go. Wait, there's one right there. Boom, boom, boom. install Sanity. What's the point of Pentiums today? Maybe Salomons, but Pentiums? The application will take 700 gigabytes. Yes or no? 98% completed on the Mac. Hello, water block. Why? Operation failed. Elevator privileges needed. Actually, I meant you don't need sudo. Why did I do that in that voice? Just trying to do the actually, but I can't do this, so now I'm probably just moving on from that. Nobody clip that, please. Nobody clip that. Well done, Whale Tap. And nobody clip what I just did. I don't want that clipped. It automatically asks for your password. Pentiums make two students with extremely slow computers. 98. I want to get spooked. Oh. Peggle sound effect number 1.mp. Still slow. School computers are not on another level of slow. Well, we get Chromebooks, so they're automatically much better than the Windows computers we used to have. Beat by Cortu Duos. Why is here Peggle and not macOS? Oh yeah, because macOS is installing. And you know, we do Houdemy. Houdemy. Chromebooks suck. I can't really do much on a school program. I pronounce height to me. As a joke, but when I'm actually being serious, I say HDMI. Oh, okay. Enough Peggle. Let's go to the capture. It's doing a reboot. It just bombed. It's doing a bomb. Reboot. You guys have luxury with these Chromebooks. You guys are and that's because schools pay their teachers more than they keep their tech updated. I overclocked a Windows PC once in school and Def didn't break it. Also, Chromebooks have really good installation. Reboot. Okay. I've seen a Chrome bong. Me, because I'm Brazilian. I've seen a Chromebook dropped in a puddle and it was fine. I also dribbled to donuts on a school Chromebook. Yes! Sorry for killing your ears, but it's in German. It's saying I'm in Germany. I'm not in Germany. Oh god, the natural scrolling. I'm in the United Kingdom. You guys probably know that by now. Chromebot. Hell yeah. 3 streams later, we did it. Yeah, this was a 3-part series. Whaley finally got it. Okay, don't call me Whaley, please. Wi-Fi. Chrome stick versus Linux stick. Linux stick. British stood. How do I remove? Most of school Chromebooks are like a DDD motherboard, which is like 90% compatible. Yeah, my school Chromebook is a DDD motherboard. Yes, Chromebooks don't have good usability. Okay. I'm gonna quit Peggle now. Quit Peggle. Data and privacy. Continue. Now my goal for this stream is to make something in GarageBand. That's all I want to do. I just want to make something in GarageBand. You have got to be kidding me. Right, 8-character password. Gonna set it to photos. Suggestions. There we go, we have defaults. On macOS, I always use the penguin profile picture. Windows, macOS, and Linux are the royal family of the tech world. I'm gonna try and make the Linux channel on my Huawei smaller. I say it Chromebook, so it fits Chrome box. Also, that phone doesn't have a power button. Chromebook. So I need to start it to fastbook and the volume keys. Chrome OS Flex. 10,000% easier to skip Apple ID than the Microsoft account prompt. Sandals, I can't see the bikini bottom. Linux is the king. Oh my gosh, sorry. Sorry about that. Talker Key, more like a divorced family. They don't really like each other. Talker Key, you completely ignored BSD. Well, BSD is not really used as a desktop. I don't use location services. Set time on. No, I don't want it. The flip. Who the flip just pinged me? Okay, phone time. Here we go. Anyway, all the schools do after the 14th. I doubt they'll probably the 3-year switch to Linux. Why can I get macOS 10.9 running on VMware? BSD is used for things like networking OS. I think Linux distro is a waifu. Windows and Mac don't, so they are automatically bad. I'm not going to share Mac Analytics with Apple. Continue. No, I don't want screen time. Again, whale tap true. It can be used as a desktop though. People choose not to do it because it's locked down from many programs, which makes it higher security. Yes, they are very divorced. D for the Wii. I'm actually looking to make a video on that. I'm actually going to open up my video ideas spreadsheet here. I have a video ideas spreadsheet. Does anyone know if I run an open sense router to a Raspberry Pi and will it work? I'm not sure. Reinstalling, I'm going to put that as done. I need to do that video. So after this video, I'm going to insert one table row above and call it running NetBSD on the Nintendo Wii. Started. Dark mode, of course. Like I replaced the VLAN password for SON. My Discord account is dead and abandoned. Who am I? Root. I don't use Discord anymore. Just reading chat. And I can't. What's happening? There we go. Dark mode. Finally. KDE on Windows was a real thing. Yeah, I saw the Michael MJD video by KDE themselves. Oh! Finally! Oh! Yes! Your Mozart semi device cannot be identified and will not be usable until it's identified. What just happened? What just happened? Can you use Who Am I on Mac? I thought you said... From a USB or an external drive? Yeah, sure. I would like to. Yes, I would like to install to disk. Let's put it on here. Let's put it on here. Because then I'll flip it. That's my video ideas table. I'll go about this Mac to see if the serial number. Oh yeah, the serial number shows up. But who the flip just? welcome. Alright, yeah, so it is actually running. I can't show you, but do you know what? I'll show you anyway. I don't even care about showing my serial number. There you go. Now you have my serial number. Is it a good idea to upload like a 32GB file in Discord? No. Now crop the Macintosh. How do I ping whale tag? We need a sock emoji with the sign of a Discord ping on YouTube. Nice serial number. Alright, so we're done. Now, for the second goal. Would you like to reboot? No, thank you. And now the USB stick. So I'm gonna get a video out. I'm gonna do a video. Gonna record. So I'm currently live. This is the USB stick with OpenCore on it. And who the flip keeps pinging me? I need to check. Oh my gosh. Intel Core. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna mute. There we go, I muted it. No more pings. No more ping sound effects. So welcome to the App Store. Now we're just gonna go. We're doing GarageBand here. Install. Flipping. Can I just get the latest version of GarageBand? How do I ping WhaleTech? Just. Okay. We're going into Safari. Now buy late 2009 iMac and install Chrome OS Flex and see 4 small screens. Maybe on this Mac. I'm going to try Chrome OS on this Mac one day. So we need GarageBand. Version. I need GarageBand old versions. Now buy a late 2009 iMac. It's Dev SDA. I think you need an account. Oh, I see. Dev NVMe 0 and 1P1 for me. Dev Safari supports a translucent homepage. Yes, I know. Requires. Oh my God, why is the macOS compatibility? So just downloaded the MG off of the Internet Archive. In fact, yeah, that's a good idea. Band site archive.org. When was let's do a different music software that we can just run in a web. Oh yeah, it's translucent. Jumbus. Alright, now we're in Jumbus. So now let's make something bad. First things first, we're gonna go long because alright, so and I can't see the no, I don't want to place notes out of scale. Show all channels, show octave scroll bar. Oh, I need that. Always find note volume, enable channel muting. There we go. So now we can I don't know. So let's do our working. Through. I don't think his OBS is passing through sound. It is. Whale type. There's no audio coming through. I'm here, but nothing else. I don't think OBS is passing through sound. It is. It's passing through sound. In fact, in order to make this even more guaranteed that it passes through sound, can you hear that now? No, we ain't hear none. You should hear it now. Hold on, I'm gonna go on my phone and watch the stream on my phone. Just give me a minute. Stop. I'm going to my channel. Where the link for this is. YouTube announcements. This. Sound! It's not passing through sound! Oh, now it's working! Oh, no! Stop. Alright, yeah, it's working, it's working, it's working. I hate this! Let's go crystal. The delay. It's not passing through sound from the actual audio coming. Can you stop spamming? Okay, well, I think this is the best we're gonna get because no. I cleaned my laptop's fan today, guys. Yes, you should really. Alright, so now let's do a... We made... Imagine someone hits the close button on your stream overlay. We will lose the actual stream, just be left with the clock. I don't understand what's going on. Well, we made a song, and I will export said song, and just name it Mac Mini Song. Export. Mac Mini Song. Oh, flipping, I disabled the, song on a Mac Mini running macOS Monterey. Vice macOS, fine. Now this is all the vicing I am doing right now because I'm not really bothered to left. I am looking to upgrade this to something like Ventura, maybe on a future stream. In fact, yeah, let's do Ventura on a future stream. Wait, maybe not on a future stream. Maybe on maybe just in my own time, really. The clock froze again. Fine, I'll fix the clock. Oh wow, the clock was really frozen. Okay then. So yeah, we are done with this. I don't really know what else to say. So yeah, thank you all for watching and staying with me here. Sorry about what happened 2 days ago. It's just, yeah. Well, we actually did it. So thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, leave a like. If you have something to say, leave a comment. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. And I'll see you soon.